iiTzTimmy finally shares his side of the story as to why his Pro League roster stopped competing in the ALGS Pro League. Find out more in this video, so like and sub, let's get into it. So for the people that are regular viewers of this channel, I'm sure you guys know that this is an incident that I've been reporting on for about 3 weeks. It all started back when Nicewig announced on his Twitter that he is quitting competitive Apex. Then he received backlash because people felt that Nicewig and his team, that being iiTzTimmy and iiTzTimmy, wasted a slot that could have been given to another team. But then eventually Nicewig stated that he couldn't play due to family issues, so iiTzTimmy was willing to play with either a sub or stop playing at all. Nicewig couldn't play due to family issues, but we never really got to know why iiTzTimmy couldn't play. The main rumor was that he had computer issues, which turned out to be true, but that wasn't the actual reason as to why he couldn't play. Last night, after not streaming for quite a while, iiTzTimmy started off his stream by addressing the Team Sheesh situation, and he clears up everything. Let's see the clip for more context.
So to talk about I guess ALGS, because we'll go into that. So me, Nicewig, and iiTzTimmy, we didn't compete on the 21st because Nicewig, he had family problems and he couldn't play, so it was just me and iiTzTimmy. For me, I had other things I needed to do which were very important, so I couldn't play as well. But I could and couldn't have played. Right? Like, I was busy, but I could have technically, realistically, like, I could have moved and rescheduled everything and played played with a sub with a prize. But we talked about it as a team that we didn't really want to play with a sub. So we all, like, as a 3, decided that we didn't want to play anymore. And that was our end of Team Sheesh for Apex competitive. And if we ever do compete in the future, I mean, that will be later on. But we can't play for the rest of the season. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I'm trying to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it may be like sound selfish or anything like that, but I mean, we all had our own things to do. I feel bad for iiTzTimmy because he was the only person who could play, but he said he was okay with it. And I mean, I'm sure he was okay with maybe playing with the sub, but playing for a sub for how long? Like, we didn't know when Jack would have been back, so it could have been, you know, for the rest of the three weeks. And you know, I'm sure that we didn't want that, me and him. So I mean, we just came together and just said, yeah, it's fine.
So Timmy states that he was busy, but he could have changed his schedule in order to compete, and also due to Nicewig having family problems, they could have got someone to sub in, but they didn't know how long Nicewig would be gone, and then as a team they all decided that they wouldn't compete anymore. And honestly, this was expected. As I stated in the last video I did on this topic, this was a friend group that wanted to compete together. They were, and I quote, a content squad. Had this been an actual professional team like TSM, Cloud9, or Liquid, or any other organization that has signed players that have to compete, they would be forced to have someone sub in and compete with them. And on the other hand, Team Sheesh was a really good group of players that qualified into the Pro League and had the power to do whatever they wanted, including quitting and dropping out of the Pro League as a whole. And I'm sure getting a sub wouldn't have been that hard due to the large amount of pro players they play with on a daily basis. I feel like that feeling of wanting to compete was lost when their IGL Nicewig left. Also, the 3 of them had really good team chemistry, and finding a replacement that could fill the role of being an IGL and knows both iiTzTimmy and iiTzTimmy and has good chemistry with them would be really hard. But for now, I guess we know the true reason as to why iiTzTimmy couldn't compete, and it was more than having computer issues. And also, iiTzTimmy shared his side in a tweet, so I might as well show it to end this video. He says, "Since I haven't really said my side, yes, it sucks we're dropping out of the ALGS, but what kind of a friend would I be to force them to play when they have way more important things going on? I understand why everyone is upset, but their personal life should come first." And I feel like that tweet was simple enough where I don't have to explain it for people to understand, so I guess I'll end the video here. Follow my Twitter, like and sub. I'm out. Peace.